What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Some exciting news. Exciting news. Just traveling. I drove from Tar Heel, North Carolina, the last video that I made. But I did the pre-trip. Drove from there to now I am in Wisconsin. Yes. Cuddy. I think that's how it is. It's like C-U-D-A-H-Y or something. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just say Cuddy. Cuddy. I don't know. But exciting news. Alright, I have to tell everybody. So, since the last video that I posted when I was in Tar Heel, North Carolina, I have received a call from Stevens. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm scared as hell. I thought I got in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh man, I did something wrong. They're calling me out. I'm in big trouble. This is it. It's been real. Got to go back to Pittsburgh. Disappointed. That was not the case. So, while I was doing my pre-trip and everything, I got the call to let me know that my paperwork was done for the slow. Because remember, I had said that I've been waiting for a while because Smithfield is in North Carolina. It also smells horrible. I'm finally getting the smell from that place out of the back of my throat. To my fellow truckers, if you ever go there, get yourself some nose plugs or something, because that smell is... Ugh. Anyway, so, I was on my way to pick up my load, everything. I got my load, and I was headed towards, where I am now. And the CSR had called me because, the layover that I was at. So, I'm talking layover pay or detention pay, which is awesome. But while I was on the phone with her, I got another phone call from Stevens, and I was like, hey, Stevens is calling me again. She's like, go ahead and click over. Somebody just called me and asked me if the phone number was correct. So I clicked over, and it was a young lady. She told me her name. I'm not going to, say it. I'm not sure if I'm allowed, but she's like, hey, is this Colin Adams? And I was like, yes. She's like, hi, my name's such and such. I work for Stevens Transport Corporate, and we're here in the recruiting division, and we notice you have a YouTube station. I immediately felt my heart just drop and then go into my throat, because I was like, that's it, they're watching videos, that are tagged with Stevens, and I probably said something I shouldn't have, or, I cuss sometimes, and I was just scared. And I was like, yeah, I do. She's like, we were wondering if you would be willing to be on Stevens Transport podcast. I got invited to be on a podcast, and I can't tell you right now how excited I am. I don't know what to say. I'm still speechless. It still hasn't hit me, I'm sure they said I was supposed to, they're going to call me on Friday morning at 11:30. And that's when I'm going to have my little podcast interview. From what I understand, that's what I was told. I don't think that it is a live podcast. But I do believe it is played the same week. Because afterwards, I had always seen the podcast stuff. Even when I was in orientation, there's posters of Trucker Tim all through, Dallas, on the yard. And then, if you follow him on Instagram or anything on social media that involves Stevens, you see the podcast being advertised. So, I'd always seen it. So, I went and started listening to a couple of them, and, you get recorded and then it's put out that week. So, from what I understand, I'm not sure when it's going to be released, or I'm not even sure if I'm actually going to be or make it. I'm just excited and honestly honored to have an opportunity to be on a trucking podcast. This journey is just, can't tell you, man. It's a thing, man. I started this trucking on, I've always loved big trucks, but literally how I came to be getting my CDL, it was a complete and total accident. I don't think I ever told this story. I'll put it to you in a nutshell. I was laying in bed one morning and Facebook popped up, and it was just see the local jobs that are hiring, with your CDL. So I was in bed, and I was like, I'd always been teeter-tottering about getting it because I've loved big trucks since a kid. Always. First generation truck driver here. Nobody else in my family did this. I'm the first. So, I saw it, and, I clicked on it, and it was just like, type your name, your phone number, your email, and, like, basically your address. And, like, what I thought it was doing was just, like, basically doing, like, a LinkedIn just to, like, pull up jobs that are around to see, like, the availability, like, if I were to actually go and get it. What I did not know was happening was I was putting my name in to a recruiting service to find schools that are close to me. So I put it in and, and then they showed me the jobs, but like I didn't think anything of it. I was just looking. And then the very next morning, I get a phone call from Mr. Rich from Allstate Career, basically saying, we got your information, orientations this day, come check out the school. Like, he didn't even allow me to, like, say, like, can I think about it? Just like, no. And I went in, ended up doing, like, a tour of the school, and here I am now. And it's just been a journey because, like, I started doing the YouTube videos when I was on my second day of orientation at Stevens. I did it the whole way through training, and I'm not getting like the most views. I've seen other people that tag Stevens videos that have thousands of views. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really what I'm doing it for. Basically, like, if you find my page, I want to try to help people. Like, if you're scared, because I don't get me wrong, like, I'm still new at this, and I'm still scared. And honestly, being scared is a good thing. The second that you're not scared is the second that bad things happen. Always stay humble when you're driving. Like, and even like doing like your Qualcomm and your platform science stuff and all your paperwork, don't be afraid to ask. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I'm doing these videos for. And Stevens found my page, and now I'm going to be on a podcast. I'm humbled. God's good. That's all I can say. Like, I can't believe it. Like, that was the last thing that I expected. I never thought in a million years that this would be a thing, let alone them find me and invite me onto the podcast. So, like, I'm honored. I'm truly honored. I can't believe it. I'm still at a loss for words. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I hope moving forward, things like, get better. I can't really say they can't get any better. Like, every day is it's a learning experience. Every day gets better. There are hardships. Don't get me wrong. My girlfriend can attest to this. I call her and I complain about stuff. She's basically my therapist. And I love her for it. She's there for me. She's held me down since I started school. So, like, I appreciate her more than she knows. But, like, even with the complaining and everything, there's the pros outweigh the cons. And every day is a learning experience. And I'm blessed. I can't thank Stevens enough for giving me this opportunity to let me drive one of their trucks, let alone going to be leasing a truck through them, and just really taking hold of my career, like taking advantage of the tools that I have with this opportunity in this career. So thank you so much. If the Stevens, corporate channel watches this, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be on the podcast. Thank you for watching my stuff. I do cuss sometimes, so I'm sorry, forgive me. But thank you so much to my beautiful girlfriend Erin. Thank you for holding me down, and thank you for putting up with me, because I know I get tough sometimes. And of course, to the people that watch, to my people that watch all my videos, or even just the first time coming in, thank you so much for watching my stuff. It means the world to me. And like I said, like, if this takes off, the better the videos I can make. I have plans. One of my favorite YouTubers, his name is High Strung. I watched his videos faithfully before I went into school. While I was in school, something happened where he wasn't putting out truck videos anymore. But I just saw this morning that his videos are going to be coming back. He's got another trucking job, and I'm excited. I'm a 10-year-old little kid when it comes to that. But his videos are the reason why I started making these. You know what I'm saying? So I have plans that I want to do. That he inspired me to do it. like not like told me like to do it, but like his videos, the way that he put them down, inspired me to start making videos, and I want to start doing more. So these, you know, if this stuff takes off, like I promise you guys, I'll make better videos and it'll be high quality, and you'll actually see some driving. You know, I got a hat. They GoPros make, you know, like a hat clip to where like it's hands free. I can start recording while I'm driving, and you guys can just see what I see. Like that's the kind of videos that I really want to make. You know, like not these 10-minute long videos. I want to make at least like half an hour, 45-minute videos for you guys to actually like see stuff. You know, see the stuff that I see. It's beautiful out here. Our country's beautiful. I've seen parts of the country that I never thought that I would see, and it's just, the scenery's beautiful. So all in all, again, just thank you so much for watching my stuff. I'm honored, and I still can't believe this is a thing. I'm about to be on a podcast, Steven's Transport Podcast. So looking forward to it. I'm nervous as hell, but you know, this is what it is. So thank you for watching. Colin signing off.